What's up, Brooklyn Squad? It's your girl Jane. I'm back out again with another video. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm a little early, so I'm going to wait for a few just to see if anybody's going to come in. This is my second video today, guys, so go check out my crime video. Come get that smoke on my crime chat. Go check out my other video, Come Get That Smoke, on my celebrity channel. And I talked about Krishan Rock and the interview that she did with Jason Lee, and we did a little recap over there. So go check that out. And now I am doing a reaction video over here with the rapper who allegedly, I have to say allegedly, unalived his pregnant wife in front of their child, and he also took out his ex-girlfriend at the time as well. So we're going to talk about that. It's crazy, y'all. These people, they making money and they just taking out their loved ones. Are they their loved ones, though? Because if you love somebody, you don't harm them. And I don't believe in hurt people, so I don't know. I just don't go by that shit. Hurt people, you know. So hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you will know when your girl is going to drop a video. Or you will also know when the video times will change or when there would be a delay or some shit. Okay? Something is going on with YouTube's likes for some reason, because it shows I had 9,000 and something likes, and then I had 2 likes. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but don't play with me. Stop playing with me, for real. I don't get it. It goes some real shit. Like, I don't know what's going on. Because I know I didn't have no 9,000 likes. I barely could get 2 likes from y'all motherfuckers. So for me to have 9,000 likes, and I was amped up when I saw that. I was all like, oh my God, 23 people, but 9,000 likes, that don't make sense. And then I said, well, let me turn my phone off and then turn my phone back on again. And then when I did that, the regular, it turned back to 3 likes. And now I looked at my phone again, it's doing it again. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube. But YouTube, get your shit together, for real. No cap. Because it's doing on the other people's pages too. Salud, papi. Hey, get your shit together. So all right, so I'm gonna go right into it. This young rapper who I've never heard of before, Okay, he obviously has hold on, y'all. His name is Mad Mozique from Cali. He was arrested for the death of his pregnant ex-girlfriend from back then and his wife from previously now. Okay, and they have a child together. He obviously don't care about human life. Okay? He's a New Orleans rapper. His name is Justin Lewis, who goes by the name of Mad Mozique from Cali. He's now behind bars for the murder of his pregnant ex-girlfriend, Rashida Hart. However, some say this isn't the first time he's taken a life. They allegedly say that he's taken the life of his previously, like I said, girlfriend from before also. Okay? To family members have said um that he's taken his late wife Sydney's life in 2017, but he was never charged for that. So let's go into the video of one of the greatest subs YouTubers that I usually watch, okay? And she does a lot of black girls missing and a lot of crimes, and she puts it publicly so that we can watch it. And usually she's always on go with please share it. And I'm one of the ones that always asks her, is it okay if I share this? And she has no problem with it because that's what we are here for, right? We are definitely here for sharing is caring, right? We want to get these faces out there, right? So that the families of the victims know, listen, we hear you, we see you, we care, okay? We can't do much, but we can spread awareness. And if that can help one person, then that can lead to helping more. So if you could push that like button so that these faces can get out there for these victims and their families. I do appreciate it, and I know the families definitely appreciates it also. Thank you. Let's get into the video. What happened?
Match. Her friends and family considered her the life of the party. Her smile was everything. Most importantly, she was a mother to two boys and was also expecting. She was looking forward to welcoming her new bundle of joy into the world. Never could anyone close to her have imagined that a sinister plot would soon snatch away all of her hopes and dreams. On October 11th, DeKalb County Police responded to a home on Kelly Chapel Road for reports of a shooting. Upon arrival, they would locate the body of an unresponsive woman lying in the driveway.
The Hurd family has lived here on Kelly Chapel Road in DeKalb County for more than 40 years. They have lots of fond memories, but they will never forget what happened here Wednesday night. The gunfire was so pronounced it could be heard across the street where Yolanda Bethea lives.
It was 6 shots. I knew it was a gun. I knew it wasn't a firecracker. The next time I looked out the window, that's when I started seeing the police cars and the ambulance and stuff.
We saw evidence of the violence, a bullet hole in the rear of this white Lexus parked in the carport.
Yeah, it is.
The bold violence has just stunned neighbors.
And we have 2 small kids here, so I was like, not in our neighborhood. I didn't think that would happen in this neighborhood.
The victim was identified as 31-year-old Raisha Hurd, who was sadly pronounced dead at the scene after succumbing to 7 gunshot wounds in the driveway of her parents' home, and all in front of her 8-year-old son. According to her family, who witnessed everything that unfolded, Raisha was getting groceries out of the car when she was ambushed and shot several times. Family and friends quickly identified the suspect as Raisha's ex-boyfriend and rapper, Mad Music Cali, formerly known as Justin Lewis.
12 a.m., my single dropping, you heard me, state to state. I need all my real supporters. 12 a.m. So click that link in that bio, you heard me? And fuck with me, run me up. You already know what it is, man. Mad Music Cali.
Her family says she had broken up with Lewis.
She didn't even see this coming. She was taking her groceries out of her car and ambushed in front of her child and pregnant. By the person who was supposed to protect her. Right? Like Rashawn Rock or Blueface was supposed to protect her. Honey, only God protects you.
Lewis because he was abusive for years. She even went as far as getting a restraining order, yet he still found her. If he couldn't have her, no one could.
Oh,
After the shooting, Lewis went live on social media as if nothing had happened. In fact, when a family member posted that he was wanted and that they were going to find him, he even liked the status, doing everything he could to taunt the family. Such a sick and psychotic act. But Raisha's family and friends were not giving up that easily. They continued to provide police with all of the information they had, including Lewis's social media information, which was also used to track his movement.
Growing up in the water, man, this shit ain't what it seems. They'll do you till they lose them and assassinate your dream.
In a shocking twist, many on social media have alluded to the fact that Lewis murdered his ex-wife, 25-year-old Sydney Dalcour, who was gunned down in Lewis's hometown of New Orleans back in May of 2017.
so pretty. So beautiful.
Let's add a little polish. I say a lot. Now make me sound.
It's a shame that you have to taunt the family. We talked about this yesterday.
Based on Sydney's Facebook profile, the two were involved in a relationship and shared a similar passion for music, even performing together on stage, where she went by the name China Doll. An article on the murder states that Sydney had been shot on the driver's side of her vehicle multiple times. The vehicle was located in between 2 apartment buildings, and the engine was left running. The article also mentioned Sydney's mother and stated the following. Sydney's mother stated she didn't have much information yet on her daughter's slaying, but Denise Dalcour said she was profoundly saddened that her daughter spent many of her final days of her life dealing with a contentious separation from her husband, who couldn't be reached for comment. That husband was Mad Music Cali, or Cali Music as he was known during the time of his ex-wife's murder.
Look at that.
According to social media, police were unable to arrest him for the murder because they were unable to place him at the scene. Lewis was subsequently moved to Atlanta and start a whole new life.
They're looking for him to give him the bad news of his wife. or his girlfriend, and he's nowhere to be found because he is the suspect.
Ultimately creating a new identity and changing his name to Mad Music Cali. Lewis's Instagram posts were flooded with comments with people demanding his arrest. Although police initially kept Lewis's identity from the public, Raisha's
What happened?
Mother of two boys who's described as a life.
Instagram posts were flooded with comments with people demanding his arrest. Although police initially kept Lewis's identity from the public, Raisha's family was sure that justice would soon be served. Lewis's final Instagram post, made just 3 days before he was arrested, would read, "Walking in tomorrow."
Family members and friends say they are frustrated because there has been no arrest, and they say they know exactly who did the shooting. And even more upsetting, they claim the shooter has been on social media many days since the murder.
Taunton.
And I just feel like I just want justice for her.
Justice that Raisha Hurd's best friends say is coming too slowly. The young mother of two boys, who's described as the life of the party, was gunned down, DeKalb police say, in her parents' driveway. Family members say Raisha was getting groceries out of the trunk when someone ambushed her from the side of the family's home on Kelly Chapel Road. They shot her multiple times. Her youngest son, just 8 years old, watched it all.
Words couldn't explain how bad it hurt for them to have witnessed that is unexplainable. It's so hard.
Both the family and Rashida's friends say they know who shot her. Keep in mind, several of the family members were at the house when the deadly shooting occurred. DeKalb police say they have identified the suspect, but they are not yet ready to release his name.
He's doing a lot on his Instagram.
He's taunting us. He's taunting me from.
Yeah, he wants to go viral from this. So, yes, we know who it is.
Meanwhile, Raisha's besties, who have known her since 9th grade, say they will miss so much about her.
Her smile.
She always had a smile, a big smile. She touched a lot of people's lives. She had a lot of friends, and she was just so loving and caring. She's a loving and caring person. She's the life of the party. We don't have a positive,
never negative.
A week after her senseless and untimely murder, DeKalb County Police would announce the arrest of Raisha's ex-boyfriend. He is currently being held in the DeKalb County Jail on a charge of malice murder. Although her family says they are able to rest a bit easier.
So I'm wondering, are they going to charge him with the other lady's murder also? Because now that they have him, can they bring a case against him? They couldn't the first time, because if they could, he wouldn't have walked. But they must have enough evidence to charge him. They didn't charge him the first. You can't charge him with a crime twice. So he could get charged with this time because he didn't get charged the first time. We'll see. How the fuck is my battery running low? It's almost done anyway.
It still won't bring Raisha back. It still won't change the vision that her 8-year-old son has to live with for the rest of his life, watching his mother murdered right in front of him. Something such as that doesn't just go away.
Hearing from family members of a pregnant mother who was gunned down in front of her 8-year-old son. Yesterday, DeKalb police arrested and charged Justin Lewis in connection to Raisha Hurd's death. The victim was getting groceries out of her car when she was shot and killed. Again, all in front of her young son. Family members say Raisha was a domestic violence victim and had recently made efforts to get away.
I'd say the past 6 weeks or so, she made a concerted effort to pull away, put her foot down, attempted to get a temporary protection order. She was trying.
Your heart just breaks hearing that. Family members say they've now focused on saying their goodbyes to Raisha now that a suspect is in custody.
It's been very, very much a relief for our family to know that he's been captured and we don't have to be in fear of him or any antics.
Tomorrow, in a private service, Hurd will be laid to rest. They encourage anyone who is a victim of domestic violence to seek help.
31-year-old Raisha Hurd will be laid to rest on Monday. The DeKalb County Police have not released any other information about Lewis or the arrest. Raisha's family is hoping that her story can be used to help others who may be in similar situations. They say domestic violence is real, and people should recognize the signs early and get away before you get too attached and before it's too late. The case remains ongoing.
Very, very sad. Wow. He did get caught. He did get arrested. And let's hope and pray that he would get charged for the other. I'm going to show y'all something before we go, because one of the sisters for the other killing that he did, she spoke out. She did. She definitely spoke out. And let's take a look at that. Let me see. Maybe I could show y'all on here, because I was.
Her parents live in DeKalb County, Georgia. According to this police report, she was shot twice in the back, once in the chest,
Shade
her leg,
room.
and her head.
Well, you know you can't play the shade room a lot.
You feel me? Only thing is my wife. That's the only girl, you feel me, that ever my.
After several family members told us that in the days after the shooting, Lewis was visible and vocal on social media about it.
This the girl I used to mess with, you feel me? Like, so, I don't know what to say about that. I feel like if people felt like this, they spread the rumors through the internet.
You can see him here going live with popular social media personality Keith Harold.
It's crazy how everybody try to bring you down when they really don't even know what's going on.
So the girl who got killed, that wasn't even your baby mama.
Nah, the one from now, like the one that they saying, it could have been a possibility. You feel me?
So that was your current girlfriend?
I ain't got no girlfriend at all. You feel me? Only thing is my wife. That's the only girl, you feel me, that ever, my wife.
But Lewis didn't go into detail about his wife because she's also dead. 25-year-old Sydney Dalcour, who was also a rapper that went by China Doll. This is her sister, Tracy.
So she was married to Justin for 5 years. He was really abusive to her. He fought her a lot. Like, he gave her black eyes. He put her in the hospital. She had to have staplers in her head. Like, say if she get, like, pretty and stuff, he a fighter for that.
As a family, did y'all ever talk about getting her away from him? I mean, seeing her with bruises, black eyes, all of that?
All the time.
Her cousin, Mariah Dyer.
She loved him so much. I think she had hope and dreams that he would change his ways, and he never did.
And it went too far. May 18, 2017, Dacour was found shot to death in her car outside an apartment complex in New Orleans. Police back then said that she was parked between two buildings with the engine still running. Her family says she had just gotten off work as a waitress.
We all instantly knew he had something to do with it because, like my cousin said, she had no problems with nobody. She was loved. She was adored by everybody.
The family says the case fizzled after the only witness, a neighbor, chose not to testify.
But we really felt like they dropped the ball. They would have paid more attention to her case. This young lady at Georgia would have never lost her life.
And that's why they confronted Lewis after seeing him go live recently, denying ever killing anyone.
You killed my sister. You know you did it. Ain't nobody got to fly on you. You killed my sister. Look at you just sitting right there looking guilty as, because he's guilty, y'all. Look at his face. Look at his face, y'all. Look how guilty he is.
Hear it in your voice how painful it's been.
If you notice when I kept saying, you killed my sister, you killed my sister, he never once denied it and said, I didn't do it. I didn't think that he had the guts and the audacity.
She says people blew up her phone when she got word that Lewis was also a suspect in the murder case in Georgia.
It just brought so many open wounds, and it's just like I had to relive everything over.
But this time, DeKalb County Police had enough to charge him. He was arrested last Wednesday, found about 30 minutes away in a neighboring county.
The relationship violence can happen to anybody.
In the midst of Domestic Violence Awareness Month, we sat down with licensed psychologist Dr. Rosalind Pitts-Clark. It just kind of goes to show that this kind of stuff is happening in our communities, and it's real.
It is, and it's happening every. There are millions of women and children who are involved in domestic situations where their very lives are in danger. And so what we want to do as citizens, as friends, as family members is just be alert and ask the question. There is no harm in asking someone in privacy, are you okay? Is something going on? Do you need something? Are you being hurt? And allowing that person the safe space to answer those questions. Because the more we keep it under the covers, the more we keep shame around it, the more people who will be victimized and the fewer people that we can reach for help.
Kurt's family says that they are thankful that Lewis is in jail as they feared for their own safety. At last check, he's awaiting a preliminary hearing. Now, the domestic violence hotline, it's available 24/7 if you ever need a listening ear or need to report something. That number is 1-800-799-7233. For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.
Well, at least his act is behind bars, and we are gonna see what's gonna happen with that. And I hope that they charge him with the case with the murder of his other first girlfriend, plus his wife and her unborn child. So yeah, because I do believe in me watching enough Law and Order that when you unalive a pregnant person, if that baby was breathing, like if it was a few months of air, if it had air, if it was breathing, that baby, the authorities would say human, like alive, so that's another murder. I can't explain it correctly, but when you watch this video, if anybody wants to watch the video, you get what I'm saying. When it takes a breath, when the baby takes a breath, that baby was alive. So it depends on how many months she was. To me, as soon as the baby gets developed in your body and something happens to that baby, like if someone takes that baby out, you should be charged. You fucking monster. You's a monster. or because she don't want to be with you, because she don't want you. Now the men in prison want you. You bend over, pick up soap, do what you gotta do for them, baby. Let's see how you can handle it in prison, Big Daddy. Ooh. Let's see how you can handle it in prison, Big Daddy, big rapper. Uh-huh. Go ahead on that side of town, baby. Disgusting. I don't get it, y'all. People are so fucking evil. Her family would never get to see her beautiful face and never get to see their grandchild go to school and have a graduation and see their grandkids. And all right, y'all. Everyone, I ate that damn, I had some damn coffee. Now, made me some coffee, and I don't eat in the morning. Like, I eat around 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and I only eat once a day. I had a piece of banana cake, nut cake that I made. Oh my God, it's so moist. And it got nut in it, and it's so soft. I made it yesterday. Child, I had like a big piece with some coffee, and I'm here dozing the fuck off already. Like, if I had a blunt or something, like I am worried the fuck out, tired. Like, I cannot eat in the daytime because that would be like this. I'm over here looking like, y'all, I'm not used to eating. Like, I had some watermelon for breakfast and some water. But then Dave come in here with a fucking sandwich. And I'm like, roast beef, but I don't eat that. So I had me some banana nut bread that I made. And it's so soft, y'all, so good. And the nut is not nutty. It's just kind of like melt in your mouth type thing. So it's not even crunchy like. I had a big piece of that with this coffee, girl. I put me to sleep real quick. So, this is my second video too, y'all. And some coffee. So don't mind me if I look a little like tired. I should be. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. But anyway, y'all, come check this video out. Show me some love, y'all. I'm dropping videos all day today. Why the fuck not, right? Why not? What else I'm gonna do? That's what I do. Prayers to the family, though, of this beautiful young lady. Prayers to all the families of this family, his family, her family, and the other family. And prayers to everybody else that's going through a struggle in life. You can get through it. We can get through it. If I can get through it, we all can get through it. Okay? Life is a battle, and we are in the field of it no matter what. Okay? We just have to choose what side we on. All right? Be on God's side, then we all right. We on the right side. Everybody have a blessed day. I'm going to see y'all in a few minutes anyway. I'm going to see y'all in a few hours. Give me like to pop up another video. I'm going to get ready to do my thumbnail and everything. And I'm going to do another video. I'm not sure what video yet, but I think I am kind of sure because somebody sent me a crime case. Actually, an organization, a famous organization, sent me something in my DMs. Black and Missing or something like that. Sent me something, which I was very shocked because I was like, oh my God, they just did a whole movie on TV. Black and Missing or something like that. Yeah, I was very shocked about that. So, and I'm not a DM person really on Instagram. And I looked and I was like, and they didn't say anything. They just sent me a young girl, and they sent me their podcast, and she'd been missing. And I guess that was a hint to please look into this. And then when I looked, I'm like, oh my God, Black and Missing. That's the new show that what's her name did. And then I did a review on it and they checked it out. Like, let me tell you something. God works a mistake. God is good. When you think people don't watch you, baby, people watch you. Like I could think that I'm just having two people watch me, right? But really, no, people it might be think y'all might think and I might think it's just like 5 or 3 people watching me. But no. People know about Brooklyn Squad, bro, like drama. Like people all over are watching me. Like who would have thought that a TV company that just made Black and Missing on TV just DM me? Like that's just dope. But yeah, so I'm gonna look into this case and stuff. And everyone, just have a blessed day. And I will see you on a few. Peace.